Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review of the premiere episode of Centaur no Naomi, or A Centaur's Worries, I think was the English translated title. So yeah, it's Monster Girl time. You know I have said many a time, ya boy likes Monster Girls. So any Monster Girl anime, I am on that so very hard. So yeah, let's talk about this first episode. I guess I'll go through and talk about some stuff part by part, some stuff I was thinking as watching, some stuff I thought afterward, and then at the end give some general thoughts, and well, I mean general thoughts throughout, but you'll get it. Normal review kind of fare. So either way, starting off, first 10 seconds, first 30 seconds something, we got not only Monster Girls, but some Yuri too. Yuri Kisushite, yes, please. Yeah. Also, a quick thought I had in the first few minutes was, the fuck is with this animation? Again, sometimes you watch a comedy anime and you're like, it's a comedy anime, the animation doesn't need to be that high quality, and then they'll give you a few sequences where the animation is really detailed, and you're left to think, you didn't need to do, you're a comedy anime, you didn't need to go this all out, what is up with this animation? And the animation was pretty nice. Because you can get away with a lot if you're just a comedy, not an action or anything. But man, the movement and everything looked really fluid, and they put a lot of detail into stuff. I was surprised at how nice the animation looked. Wasn't the best thing ever, no, but it was pretty good, especially for, again, as I said, comedy. Starting off, early on, I like this sheep girl. The sheep girl is cool, the one with the squinty eyes. Later on, of course, we found out her name's Kyoko and all that. But I liked her from early on. I thought the flashbacks of Hime were cute, where she was just always a princess in all the plays. Also, the fast-talking black sheep girl, or I guess black-wooled sheep girl, she was cool too. Well, I guess not wool, I guess it's hair. But you get what I mean. I liked her as well. One thing I noted early on, though, after a good 5 to 8 minutes, I was like, there hasn't been really any introduction for any of these characters, so I'm not sure why I should care about them, or any explanation of this universe, or why they're all monster girls and stuff, or monster boys as well, I guess. Yeah, I was like, there was no intros or explanations, what is going on right now. The first half of this episode felt like it would be an episode 6 to an episode 10 of a season. It didn't feel like an opening episode. And if anything, that's probably my only negative for the episode, is that the first half would have maybe been better as an episode 6 to an episode 10. Just because watching it, it's this is nice, I enjoyed it, but there's no real context behind it. And context is king. Then we have, during the play, when Hime does the little dodgy thing off of the collapsing scaffold, Hime is agile as fuck. She was just jumping from falling board to falling board down to the stage. So, yeah, something else to note, Hime agile as fuck. The opening. Midway through the episode we get the opening, and I died of laughter at a few of the sequences they showed where it was fan service. Especially, I was like, what's this director or something's probably like, we need to fill 2 or 3 more seconds of the opening here, what do we put in? Somebody's just yelling in the background of the conference room, horse panties. Just panties on her horse hat, just do it. This is what we want in the opening. I was laughing so hard at the fan service in the opening. So this universe, after the opening, gets explained. Apparently in this universe, when animals evolved to come onto land, they had the 6-legged ones and the 4-legged ones. Well, the 4-legged ones died off, so apparently all animals here have 6 limbs. And because of this, when evolution happened further into humans, instead of evolving into our boring old humans, they evolved into crazy monster people humans, which is much better, objectively. Yeah. But, yeah, that explains how everything happened, and I actually really like the explanation. And they also say that humans are separated into basically 4 types, 4 kind of groups. the sort of tailed animal people, like the sheep girl, the cat people, dog people presumably, stuff like that. The winged ones, like the angels or whatever Nozomi is. Was that her name? I think it's Nozomi. Whatever that is, like maybe imp, devil, I would guess imp. So yeah, the winged ones, the Taurs, specifically centaurs, but they said that there used to be people with the lower halves of tigers, and I'm assuming that we'll end up, but they went extinct, and I'm assuming we'll see some things other than your typical centaur that have lower halves of animals. And then the merfolk. I don't know if that's counting anything with the tailed lower half instead of split legs, if it's just mermaids, or if we're going to have lamia and things like that as well, or naga, I suppose. Also makes me question the snake girl from the opening. Which of these four does she technically count as? Does she count as the first group that was like the tailed ones? Or does she count as the last group, like the merfolk types? That one's a bit confusing. Moving on though. Because of all this, they say discrimination in this world has been a way worse problem than our real world counterpart. Discrimination's a horrible thing there that happened throughout the years. So then, exercise time. Kyoko is so cute. Kyoko is adorable. She is my favorite, my waifu so far. And also, there was the sequence about Hime being able to wipe herself, and damn, I was about to say holy crap, but no pun intended there. She is flexible. Because you think Saria and Monster Musume, just to wash her horse parts, needs like a special brush and stuff, but like, you think, how could you turn and reach that far? Like, she must be super flexible. But, yeah, just some thoughts there. Hime is flexible, very agile, very flexible. So moving along. Nozomi judging my girl Kyoko's body type, saying that she was just flat on both sides. But Nozomi's the like tomboy boyish waifu type, so like, how does she have room to talk about this, Nozomi? Don't talk crap about Kyoko. So centaurs apparently were used as slaves. Riding them would be illegal because it would be like bad culturally. And they said talking like this is illegal. So talking about racial differences and stuff is illegal, I guess. Very weird. Very interesting. Then we have High Speed Hime going full on initial D. Like, I don't know. She agile, she flexible, she fast. Just deja vu, I've just been a half horse before. Can we move? And then I guess that's about the end. Is it? Oh, they have midterm scores at the end. Yeah, that's it. And Nozomi got in 299th place. Apparently she's the dumb one of the group. I kind of wish we would seen how smart Hime and Kyoko were. Either way, then we have the ending theme, and the ending theme is basically focused around the Angel class president, so I guess that means she's going to be a super important character. And that's it. The animation was nice, like I said. The characters were enjoyable to me. I thought the voice acting was enjoyable as well. I like the voices. Even though I think most of the voice actors are relative rookies. I think I looked it up before the show started, and most of them had very few roles before this. Again, don't quote me on that, I'm not quite sure. But I think they had very few roles before this. In either way, I thought the voice acting was good. I thought the universe is interesting. It's not like your typical Manmusu kind of universe. There's a lot of serious stuff, like the guys that were waiting outside the door and watching as the explanation was given to the class. And I feel like the class maybe should have known this already if they were that age and stuff. Maybe they didn't need that in class. Maybe that was a little bit too much of a stretch to give us as viewers the explanation. But either way, universe is interesting. The first half, though, the only negative I would give it is, yeah, it would have worked better. Maybe even if it was the second half, it would have worked better. So yeah, also Kyoko Best Girl. Nothing too important happened, but it was really still enjoyable and good to me. I thought it was good enough that I'd give it 7.5 horse panties out of 10. So yeah, that would be it. 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I hope that you all really enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed the review too. So if you did enjoy it, if you did like it. And if you want to, comment down there, tell me whatever you thought of this episode, what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more Centaur no Nayami, because I'll be covering it week to week this season, and a bunch of other anime, manga, and light novels on the channel, doing just a shit ton of videos. I guess follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to talk to you there if you want, to keep you updated there on stuff for the channel, of course. And if you want a link to our Discord server, which we have, just ask and I'll give you a link in the comments. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.